Hey guys, what's up? So welcome back to another modding video with me. So this time we are going to be focusing on adding armor into our Minecraft game. So we're going to add in some green armor for our green gem. So I have myself right here a green helmet, a green chest, a green pants, and a green boots. So make sure that it is 16 by 16. You could get everything from my description. I'm going to link all the pictures, everything that you need. You go ahead and download this, customize it any way you like. You could put horns, you could put like let's say a star right here. It doesn't really matter what you place on these armors as long as it's 16 by 16 transparent background and it works great. So you could change the color, make it blue maybe, but let's go ahead and add in this armor. So these are the armors. Let me go ahead and exit off everything. And not only you need these armors, but you need to actually add this in as well. I'm pretty sure all you guys are familiar with this stuff. This is actually what Minecraft loads while you are actually in the game. So the moment you have placed this helmet on, it's going to load the helmet section of the picture. So this is actually what you're going to see when you press F5 while your player's having armor on them. So you go ahead and download this. This is the actual same armor texture as in the one from Trio's Gem mod version 1.7.3. He did give me full permission to update his thread and work on it, so I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys his old texture for his emerald what is it called, armor. So this is his emerald armor. You guys go ahead and get this and use it. Doesn't really matter because I have changed and updated his armor to look even better. So you go ahead and get this one if you like. Make sure that you get these. It's called green_1 and green_2. This is the legging and the boots, and this is actual the chest and the helmet. So go ahead and get those and drag it to your desktop, and you can go ahead and drag over the source as well. So here are the source that we need. So let's go ahead and start this. You're gonna go to Eclipse, and right where we had our mod_Minecraft, where we have added in an ore, we have to create ourselves a new mod_. You could actually add it into your mod_Minecraft, but for me, I'm just gonna go ahead and create myself a new class. So client source, net Minecraft source right here. Just click on net Minecraft source, right click, new class. We're gonna add in a new class. So right click, new class, and you're gonna call it a mod_, and make sure it's not a capital M. Mod_, let's call it MC armor. So MC armor, there we go, MC armor. Now I'm gonna click finish, and it should load like this. So we're not gonna be typing anything really. We're not gonna be typing anything out. I could be typing everything out though, which will help, but what I'm gonna do is link everything you need, since I know a lot of people do struggle and you guys really need like the source, and for you guys to see this up close and without me just typing it all out for you guys to be pausing the videos frequently, you go ahead and download all the source. So this is mod_name. So we created ourselves a mod_MC armor. So open up that mod_name that's linked in my description, and it should come out as a web page for you. What you're gonna do is just highlight those codes, just right click the code and copy, and just go back to your Eclipse, just highlight this old code and press Ctrl V to paste that right in. You're gonna start off with a few errors. So the first error, I'm gonna change this one in the text already, so you don't have to be messing with this. It's gonna be package, so I accidentally messed that up. But right here it says public class name, mod name. So what you're gonna do is hover over that, and it's gonna say right here rename to type mod_MC armor. So go ahead and click that. All you do is just replace that name and call it the actual name that you named the class, such as mod_MC armor. Okay, so it extends base mod. We're gonna be messing with the public load. We're gonna be messing with a lot of stuff right now. So what we're gonna do is go here to public class extends base mod, and just press enter a few times just to space this out to place our public class finals. So let's go ahead and go into my description and get the second source of code, which is the public statics. Go ahead and open that up, and you're gonna highlight all of this. It's a lot to highlight. It's adding in 4 new items in Minecraft, so just highlight all that, right click and copy, and you're just gonna add that all in to right here. Now in the public load section, it's the right here, this section where it extends base mod. So Control V, and it should be able to recognize that, and you shouldn't already have out errors. You shouldn't have any errors, okay? So what you need to do now is rename this name body. So you could actually rename this to whatever you like. You could call it cool body. You could call it awesome. That doesn't matter if you add in body, but I like to add in body just to make sure that everything is sorted out and everything's understandable. So I'm gonna call this a green body, and I'm gonna do the same thing down here to the green helmet. So just highlight that and call it green helmet. You could call it whatever you like. I'm gonna call my pants green pants, so I like green pants. And my boots are gonna be green like the Hulk, so green. green everything. So there we go. So public static final item green body equals new item armor. So it is a new item armor, and you could change the item ID. I did list it out in ID that's not used in Minecraft. This is actually my ID that I use in Trials Gem. So if you want your mod compatible with my mod, I'm not sure how that's going to work out, but yeah, I already use up these IDs, but you go ahead and use this if you like. Doesn't really matter. I know none of you guys even try out my Trials Gem mod. I know none of you guys like it, but anyways, enum armor material dot gold. So this is a new enum armor material. So what is the material of your armor? I'm gonna go ahead and keep it gold, but you could actually change it to whatever you like. Let's go to enum. Let's go to the class enum armor material. You could just highlight this. Just highlight that, right click, copy, and just go search right here, search, and you can search that file up and just search, and we could actually look at the armor class and see what type of material that we could choose from. So let's go here, which is right there. So just double click that, and here we go. So this class is located in here in your whole junk of baloney of Minecraft. But anyways, we could have cloth armor, we could have chain armor, we could have iron armor, gold armor, and diamond. If you want to add in a new one, you could just highlight this, copy, and you guys already know how to add in new item materials. Since I did show you guys how to do that for swords and tools, it's exactly the same thing. You just see what these numbers are. You see it shows right here 8, and you just look down here what it defines, such as max damage array. Okay, so anyways, about that, I'm gonna go ahead and use gold. I could use diamond, I could use iron, but I'm gonna use gold. So mod underscore MC armor. I'm gonna just leave it at dot gold. Or actually, I'm gonna leave this one dot emerald, since that is emerald, since that is diamond. Or wait, why is it like that? Oh, that's weird. So there we go. So dot diamond. I'm gonna leave just the head of the. Actually, I'm gonna just leave the body of the armor material of diamond. You could actually change this up. You could have this iron, you could have this gold, you could have this cloth, you could have this diamond. Doesn't really matter. And this is what you really need to focus on. Okay, this is the tough part, since a lot of people do make armors, and I know you guys are not only going to make one set of armor, you guys are probably going to make multiple sets of armor. What you have to focus on is, if you are going to create yourself a new set of armor, this number right here, this 5, cannot be a 4. This is diamond, this is gold, this is, I believe that's probably cloth, and this is iron. I'm not sure which one it is, but you're adding in a new armor, so you have to have a number above 4. So 5 is unique. 5 is not taken, and if you are going to add in another armor after this, make sure it's a 6. Okay, so you're going to rename this 6, you're going to rename this 5 to 6, you're going to rename this 5 to 6, and you get me? So right now I'm just going to leave it all 6, but you could keep it at 5 because 5 hasn't been used yet. But if it's a new armor, anything you're working on, just make sure that you raise up this number if you're going to add in more armor. And what this is, 0, 1, 2, 3, this is pretty much defining the location and what type of armor this is. Since 0 is considered helmet, and 2 is considered pants, and 3 is actually considered boots, and 1 is actually considered the body. So if you have this body at 2, you're going to get yourself an error because it just doesn't work that way. That means that you could place the body on your helmet. So just make sure that you keep 1 for body, 0 for helmet, 2 for pants, and 3 for boots. So just don't change that. Just leave it how it is. And dot set item name, and you can put whatever you like right here. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it green armor. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do the same exact thing. So I'm going to copy this. I'm going to paste that in right here. So green armor, and I'm going to call it 001. I'm going to go over here and paste that in. Green armor 002, and I'm going to do the same thing right here. Green armor 003. It doesn't matter what you place right there. As long as it doesn't conflict with the other names, you're good. So make sure that it doesn't conflict with the other names. Alright, so we are done with the public static finals. Okay, now what we need to do is do the public void load. So go ahead and go here to public void load and space this out a lot, because we are going to paste in a huge code. So go into my description and get the other set of source. I know I'm really stuttering right now because it's really late, but anyways, void load. So I'm gonna open that up, and here it is. Here is the code for that, and let's go ahead and highlight all of that void load, right click and copy, and what you're gonna do is go into Eclipse and just paste that right in. So Control V, and there we go. So you're gonna have yourself a whole set of errors right now, but just backspace everything, just make sure everything's kosher now. Let me just backspace this to make it look nice. Okay, so you're gonna have a whole set of errors. What you're gonna do is you are gonna rename everything. Since name body, you're gonna call it green body. Since you did call it green body, you're gonna rename this name body to green body, and you have to do the same exact thing right here. So name body, green body, and etc. So it's a long process, but you eventually figure this out and it'll totally work out. So let's go ahead and fix all these errors. Don't mind these emerald, because this is actually my code for the trios gem, so you don't have to be messing with this emerald junk. I know your material might not be emerald, but I accidentally left that there. So I'm gonna copy this green body. All right, so control copy, go here to name body and just paste that right in. So green body, and right here I have another error, so I'm gonna paste that in. So name body, I'm gonna change that to green body, and there we go. That should be able to fix all the error. And we're gonna be messing with the crafting right after we rename all this. So name helmet, I called my helmet green helmet, so I'm gonna copy this and I'm just gonna replace it. So name helmet, I'm gonna call it green helmet. You could just hide this name and just call it green like that, but it's just best just to copy and paste. So there we go. So green helmet. Now I'm gonna do that one more time for the pants. Actually, I'm gonna have to do it another time. So name pants, we did call it green pants, so I'm gonna highlight this name and call it green. So there we go, green pants. I'm gonna go ahead and copy this, and I'm going to paste that into all the errors right here. I'm gonna control V, go right here, control V, and there we go. Now we have another set of errors, and this is for the boots. So I called my boots green boots. You just have to do the same exact name and just rename all this. So just make sure you renamed all of this junk here, and there we go. So now let's go ahead and mess with this. We're gonna mess with the image override right now in a bit, but let's go ahead and mess with the in-game name. So modloader.add name for the green body, in-game name of the chest plate. So this is the name that's going to show up while you're holding the item. So I'm going to call mine a green chest plate. So while you're holding it in-game, it's going to be called green chest plate. I'm going to do the same thing right here for helmet. So this in-game name right here, just highlight that, just call it green. Green helmet. You could call it whatever you like. You call it master helmet, awesome helmet, doesn't really matter. I'm going to call mine green leggings, green everything. So since it is green, I'm gonna call it green. There we go. So now let's go ahead and mess with the add crafting recipe. I've already listed this all out for you to be able to understand it. So basically I've already listed out for you, so you don't have to be messing with the crafting. All you have to do is just define the material of the crafting. So we don't want our armor to be crafted with dirt, right? We don't want our armor to be dirt. So let's go ahead and change this up. We want this to be our green item, which we made in our mod_Minecraft. So let's go to mod_Minecraft, and here's my green gem. Okay, let's go back to mod_MC armor, and now what we're gonna do is just rename this to mod_Minecraft, since that's the location of where my item's located. So mod_Minecraft dot, and it should already come out with a list of items, and just look for your item. So my item is called, where is it at? Green sword? No, it's actually right here somewhere. Come on, where's it at? There we go. I was totally lost. Okay, it's green gem. There we go. So mod_green gem. Okay, and it should be able to work. I'm not sure why it comes out with an error. Oh, it's because I need to add in a hold on, probably right here at the end you have to add in a, yeah, that's it. So if you come out with an error while you're trying to rename, just hover over the error and it should tell you that you have to add in this extra squiggly parentheses. So you see how I have myself an error, just hover over it and it's going to say that incorrect. You have to insert the squiggly parentheses. So let's go ahead and add that in, and there we go. It should be able to fix the problem. Now what we're going to do is do the same exact thing and just rename this block dirt to mod_Minecraft dot green. You can actually spell it out. Here's green gem, and you should be able to come out with no errors. Luckily that didn't come out with an error, so that's good. And let's go here to block dirt, highlight that, and call it mod_Minecraft dot green item, or green gem. There we go. Now let's do it again for our boots. So we want our boots to be crafted with our green item, so mod_Minecraft dot green gem, and it should be right there. So there we go. Okay, so we have fixed the crafting of all our items, and we have set the name and all that stuff. Now what we have to do is mess with our picture path. But before we do that, let's go ahead and mess with the modloader.add armor. So this is the tricky part that actually gets everybody, and when you start coding and all that stuff, this is what you don't pay attention of. When I started making armor way back then, I totally screwed up, and it took me like weeks and weeks to understand this until I finally figured it out. So it's very simple to understand. Modloader.add armor, the name of the armor. So what the name of the armor is the actual name of the armor. How simple is that, right? So if you notice, our armor right here is called green_1. What you're gonna do is go back to this and actually call it green. Just call it green. Even though it's called green_1, green_2, just call it green. This is the name of those two items. So green, okay? You see green_1, green_2. That's it. That's basically it. And it should be able to work. We just have to set up the image path and all that stuff, and then rename this pic.png to the actual name of the item. So now let's go ahead and set up the image path, and hopefully this will work. So let me go ahead and minus this. I'm gonna go here to modding. Then I'm gonna go here to bins, Minecraft, items. Okay, so what we're gonna do is add in the green helm, green chest, green pants, and green boots. Just highlight those. Do not highlight the green_1 and green_2. We're gonna be setting up the path for those later. So just right click those and copy and just paste them inside your items folder. Okay, so just paste that in. There we go. So now let's do that one more time. So back, and let's do that for Eclipse. So go to Eclipse, go to Client, go to Bin, go to Items, and let's paste that in one more time. And there we go. So now you can go ahead and exit this off after you paste that in, after you paste in the items in both the directories. Now let's go ahead and go back and rename these pictures. So pic.png. I didn't call my green body that. I called it green. I think I called it green chest. Let me double check. Green chest. Here it is. So make sure that all caps and all that stuff is also included, so you don't want to mess up. So green helmet. I did call mine green helm. Let me just double check. You always have to double check because you don't want to mess up. So I did call mine green helm. So green helm. Now let's go ahead and go here to the pants. I called mine green pants. What do you know? I'm gonna call mine green pants there. And the boots. I'm gonna call mine green boots. There we go. Since I did call it green boots and green pants and green boots, there we go. It did work. So now what we need to do is our last thing, and it should be able to work, and everything should be working fine, is to set the actual image path for our armor. So let's go ahead and add in the image path. What we need to do is just minus Eclipse one more time. I know that I'm going back and forth, switching screens a lot, but it's totally worth it. Hopefully you guys will understand this. So let's go here. Go here to modding. You're going to go here to bin, and we're going to go here to Eclipse. So go to bin, go to Minecraft, and don't go in your items. Don't go to your items folder. You have to create a new folder. Okay, so new folder, and call it armor, like that. So armor, items, and all that good stuff. So go to armor. All right, go in there. What you're gonna do is just copy the green_1 and green_2 inside your armors folder that you just created. So right click, copy, and just paste that right into our new armor folder that we created into our Minecraft folder. So items and armor. These will be separated. So these are actual items in Minecraft. These are actual armor in Minecraft. So yeah, if you best understand me. Now let's go ahead and go back one. Just keep going back till you hit your moddings folder. So bin configs and all that stuff. Go here to Eclipse. So go to Eclipse, go to Client, go to bin, and don't go to your items folder. We have to create a new folder called armor. So you have to create a new image path for your armors. So there we go. Armor and items. Go into your armors folder that you just created and just paste in your armor. Your green_1 and green_2, which look like this. And that should be it, guys. That should be it. So when you put on the armor, Modloader will recognize that you're trying to put on the green armor, so it's going to look in the armor folder, and it's going to look for anything that's called green. You get me? So we have already placed this inside our bin folder and your Eclipse folder, so it should be able to work. And let's go ahead and test this out, and we are officially done. So I've spent a long time trying to make this video because I had to record this a second time, and it really sucks because I've already did a tutorial on this, and I just hate doing this all over again. And yeah, it just happened again. So anyways, I should be able to have the actual armor in my inventory of the creative mode. So let's go to creative, and if I look inside my inventory and scroll down, here is my armor. So green boots, green leggings, green helmet, and green chest. So you have to craft yourself you have to craft yourself these armor by using your green gem. So we did already set that up. So if you go to your crafting box, let's go to our crafting box, and here is our here's our crafting box, and let me paste that right here. and get myself some green gems. My keys are all messed up here. So let me get some green gems and actually make some armor. So there we go. There is the green helmet. If I make myself some boots, it's going to show up as boots. So there's my boots. Now let's actually try to put this on. So we are in creative. So let me save and quit and exit off my game. The only way for you to actually put on these armor is actually to rename the crafting material. So here is the chest. I'm going to call it block.dirt. So while I'm in survival, all I need is a few dirt and I can actually craft myself my armor. So let's go to survival this time, and let's go to create a new world, make sure it's survival, and I'm going to be able to craft my armor using some dirt. Since I did change the recipe for the green body, now I am able to craft myself some green, armor using dirt. So let me just break all these, and let me find a tree in order for me to make myself a crafting table, and then I could craft myself a beautiful looking armor. Alright, I got some wood now, and now let me get some little bit more dirt. Since I am making a chest plate, I'm going to need at least a few more dirt. Here are the planks. Let's put the planks like this, get ourselves a crafting table, place it down, and now let's make ourselves our chests. So since I did change the material of the crafting to dirt, now I should be able to grab this and place it on, and it should be able to come out green. And let's see, where did it come out? It's not coming out green, isn't it? Huh. Why is this? Alright guys, so you guys just saw me witness an error right now where the armor didn't really show up on my chest. I know the reason why. It's because I skipped the number. So if you notice, here's a bunch of 6 right here, okay? So when I was talking to you guys, I was talking about adding in a 5, and I told you guys to keep it at 5. Now I was correct. Keep it at 5 because you can't really skip number 5 and just add in number 6. You have to go in order, if you best understand me. Diamonds at 4. If you're going to add in a new armor, make sure it's a 5. Not a 6, not a 7. It has to be a 5. And then your next armor will be a 6, okay? So if you are going to add in another set of armor, make sure it's 6, okay? So you have to follow the number. And here I changed this to diamond. Let's go ahead and change that to gold because you want to keep everything at the same material. Let's go ahead and change that back to gold. And that should be the error right there. I just skipped the 5 and that's it. That's the error, and that's how you can fix that error. So if you come out with an error, that's basically how to fix that. Now if we go back to our survival world and place back our armor, hopefully it should be able to work, and it did. There's my armor. I am wearing my armor, and if I were to change all the crafting recipe to dirt, I can craft my whole set of armor using dirt. And yet I can't because I still have it up here, mod_.green gem, so I can't really craft myself any of these armor without finding my ore underground. So yes, my mistake of that error, but basically that's it. Hopefully you guys will enjoy this tutorial, and if you come out with an error, you go ahead and report that in my help forums. I'll show you where you went wrong. Hopefully I could. But alright guys, that's basically it. If you guys like my modding series, or if you guys enjoy me modding and showing you guys how to make these mods, go ahead and leave a like, and I'll be sure to make another video. Alright, so that's basically it. I'm gonna go ahead and catch you guys later. Thank you.